You know, I could feel worse about those numbers. I could feel better, but I could feel worse. Hello everyone, Praise Good here. Welcome back. It's more Metroid Prime 4. Voice crack in tow. Last time, after being incredibly exhausted because I cannot parse out when the boss fight's going to be, the joys of playing a game blind. Well, I mean, I got myself caught in the middle of a boss fight with Xylix. Air quotes. I would air quotes, but I can't really air quotes effectively at the moment. We got the electric chip. Electric chip in tow. Well, we're going to probably handle... I'm going to probably just do this on the fly what I plan to do, but today we're going to go back to... We're going to go back to green. We're going to go back to green. Oh, I can go on my bike now. Haha. We're going to go back to Green Fury. And then after that, we're probably... Well, we're going to get a little bit of tutorial with our electric chip. We're getting a little bit mild tutorial with our electric chip, and then we're going to be like set loose to do kind of whatever, because minus what I'm going to assume is what's missing so far is the super missile. The world is effectively completely open, and I might even like pull up like a guy at this point. Like, I'm kind of waiting for the thing to say, hey, you're about to go into no man's land of you cannot return. Yeah, that's really what it is, because that's really what it's so going to boil down to, because, like, okay, oh, hold on, why do I got something, hold on, why do I, oh, right, haha, what if I use these buttons, why do I have something, oh, it's out, I know where it is, okay, sorry, you'll forgive me while I'm incredibly stupid here. Even though it hasn't been as long as the time between the last set of videos and, now, I'm operating on almost negative sleep. Let's see. I need to go... It's up here? Yeah. I'm operating on next to no sleep, unfortunately. Oh boy, I didn't mean to do that yet. Right. I have a bumper. I have a slide. I have a slide and need to use it. Go. I'm trying to hit this thing, man. I'm trying not to be as, like... I'm trying not to be, like, as picky about hitting the screen stuff right now. That's going to come back to fight me in due time. That's going to come back and fight me in due time. I'm well aware. Because, like, I feel like we're getting close to, like, an end-of-game scenario, almost. Oh, God. We're getting close to like an end of... I feel like we are closing in on the end of the game. That could also be me like having some wishful thinking. I'm getting my buttons backwards so badly. Help me. I feel like the end of the game is fast approaching, considering I feel like we're almost out of all the power-ups we can get at this point. But yeah, I think we're like running out of things to find and do, or I think we're running out of like power-ups to hide. Like I said, the only thing I can think of that's like a Metroid staple is the super missiles. And that being the case... Oh, it's over here now? Why is it over on the right now? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's mirrored. I can bullseye that. I did bullseye that, actually. Suffer, nerd. But anyway, in traditional Metroid... Well, actually, there's a couple, but in traditional... No, actually, there's three I can think of now that I just, like, sit here and think for a minute instead of just trying to rush forward. There are three power-ups I can think of that we're missing. Map for a second. I'm already here. I am already here. I am already here. I'm already here. Thanks. I'm already here. I can only think of three power-ups that I'm missing from Metroid staples or what's been presented in this game, which is, and I've said it like 5 times now, super missiles. If it's in this game, power bombs, but also spider ball. I don't know what it is with the Prime games. Keep in mind, I've only played half of the Prime games at this point. I don't know what it is with the Prime games, but like, they are in love with spider ball. when the only place Spider-Man was before the Prime series was Metroid 2 in the Game Boy. Not Game Boy Advance, even though it never was in the Game Boy Advance. Not in the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy. The gray brick. With the puke green color palette set up by default. That only later got updated to black and white. Elizabeth, I know what I'm all about. As much as I keep damning myself with this, I'm out. I played on these systems. I played those games before. Have I told... I'm pretty sure I've told that story. Like, it bears... I'm just gonna say it because it bears repeating. But, like... As much as I say, I've never played a Metroid before. That is part... I always say that, and then I have to give a caveat. Well, that's partially a lie. My 8-year-old brain did not understand how a Metroid worked. And playing Metroid 2 on the Game Boy... You know, off and on between the ages of 8 and... Hi, everyone. Between the ages of 8 and 11, my stupid kid brain did not understand how explorative platformers worked. And that you have to mentally make a map. Did not parse that at all. Until I was the ripe age of... I'm going to say 27 when I played Super Metroid for you guys. And I had a map.
Holy cow! Samus! I knew you'd make it out of there. Because you're Samus Aran.
You're not dead. Excellent.
Sarge, come on. She saved our lives.
Yeah, I know. Glad you made it out. Thank you. Anyway, we could use a breather. Let me know if you need anything. Let's go, kid.
Glad you're okay. Don't know what we'd do without you.
Well, I'm glad you're all okay, too.
Almost got it.
Hey, what's going on over here, Mackenzie?
Hey, Samus. I was finally able to get here after my leg was fixed up.
Hold still.
I am.
I'm almost done.
He's been saying that for an hour.
Alright, how's that? Better?
I can't see.
What about now?
Good.
Welcome back, Samus. You found a new chip, right? Let me see it.
Well, can I take you over to where it's going to be? I was wondering if everybody was going to come back to quote-unquote home base, and, well, this is the case. So, yeah, basically all the videos you have seen on YouTube of myself playing Metroid, those are all every single hour minus like me dumb child me. Every single hour you've seen on YouTube is the only hours I've ever played a Metroid game, barring Other M.
Let me see what you brought me. This also looks like a circuit with a chip inside. This one's gonna be fun. Just like I thought. With a few tweaks, you'll be able to use a new shot. Sometimes I surprise even myself. This one's a beaut.
That was badass looking. Why did I get a spike cannon? Use an act. Yeah. Press. Okay. Yep. It's like everything else. Now with this opens up a whole cavalcade of things that I think I'm going to try and spend a little bit of today's episode doing before we go off to the main task. Oh god, there's so much backtracking I'm going to do, and I'm going to be like half zonked out doing half of it.
Presenting the Thunder Shot. Electric shock is effective against mechanical enemies. And I think you'll be able to provide electricity to devices. What do you think? All right. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Yeah, can I get super missiles? Dude, that is that is badass looking. Hold on. Let me actually appreciate these. All right. Yeah, fire shot's kind of plain in all retrospect. Like, this is just badass looking. So, there are so many things we can do with this. Well, but first things first, let's go in order of necessity. Let's go turn our green. You were waiting all day to say that, weren't you? Well, all minute rather. Let's turn our green and see if anything fun happens. So, like I said in the past, I know that those little mechanical drones we've been seeing here and there, especially the one I got marked outside of Voltforge, there's little mechanical drones sprinkled about that we can provide energy to now, which will help us with in some fashion. Oh, hey, it actually showed a difference. Control B? Is that my charge shot when I'm psychic mode? Ooh. Ooh, wait. Hold on, I gotta see this then. This? What? Ooh, I got a new toy. And that's why I turned in the green, baby. Now, of course, I've missed some. In fact, I'll tell you, like, I can tell I missed a few green gems in those montage segments. Excuse me. I know I missed a handful of green in those montage segments.
Welcome back.
Man, everyone's just here. I know I missed a few of those green spots. And in fact, they're just like the tiniest little bits of green, too. I don't know, I'm just going to do this. Boop. There. What did you do? Oh, you had an energy thing in you. Neat. Thank you. That's going to be something that we're going to be doing. Now, I guess we're going to do a little bit of backtracking, like I've been saying, and I've been losing the plot on that like about 5 times now. I'm well aware. Oh, hey, we can test it on you. Oh, no, this is the lockdown tool. Holy cow. Love it. Yeah, we have new toys to play. We have a lot of things to go back for. And I'm not sure if I'm going to handle everything right now or what I can recall. Now, I was saying, the green, I've probably missed a handful of these smaller green crystals on the wastes. Soul waste, there we go. I missed a handful of like the tiniest bits of green crystal and soul waste. I saw it in editing, but I didn't note it. I'm not going to be like hard focused on the green crystals. That's not my thing. It's like if I see it, and I'll throw it in as a clip, montage, whatever. As I was watching the footage back, I made note of what I could of like, hey, these are things I remember seeing. I'm also pulling that note up towards me so I can see it closer. These are some things I saw in editing. It's like, hey, I can do this now. A lot of it is in the ice belt, from what I've seen so far. But from what I have, well, I don't think we can't really do anything that I have noted in Green Fury until we get some kind of massive explosive, either if it's super missiles or power bombs, one of the two. There's also, until we get Spider Ball, we can't really do much else in a handful of other places. So this is not going to be like the big backtrack to make sure I get the 100% items that I've been missing, though this will be close. By the viewers plants with a top made for conductive metals. Once the top is reached, this level will activate. Okay. So we need to charge this up here. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I see, but I also see this. So, I don't know how much of today's episode is going to be. In fact, I'm seeing how much I've been yapping and realizing, holy cow, I've been yapping a whole lot. I'm going to do what I've got written down for backtracking stuff with our grapple beam and what I can recall that was clearly electric based from editing. Which is mainly going to be Ice Belt. Or sorry, it's going to be like 1 or 2 things in Voltforge, but it's mainly going to be Ice Belt. Anyway. So, bring this down. Right? No, bring this up. Huh. So, okay, so do I have to do this first before anything else fires off? Let's see. Oh, missed that one. Okay, let's try it again. Oh. What if I was a smart boy and actually put them up like... Oh, I see. Hold on. Okay. Listen, I'm incredibly stupid. I mean, a lot of us knew this was the case, but I'm incredibly stupid still, so come on, just give me a moment. Oh, connected to the center. Okay. Wait, where is the center? Sort of the center. Anyway. No, not quite. Sure. Did I have these set? I think I had these set all the way down. Yeah, I have them all pulled down. Spin that, bring it around. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is definitely nothing. Okay, well, I think that did it. Yeah, it did. Okay, it did something. All right, so we get to have fun with this kind of stuff. I'm not looking forward to that. And again, just for my own completionist nagging. 52. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. Not the best, but it's getting better. I guess we have one thing in flare pool as well. Anyway, I'm going to be attempting... Oh, right, I still have to see what this is. So I guess what I'll do is I'll start going through, like, places and, like, just seeing where it is. Because, like, most of what I have here is Ice Belt. Ice Belt, Ice Belt, Ice Belt. Volt Forge. Thing in the waste. Oh, I have things... Okay. I think what I see, what I can do. Hey, yo, it's energy tank. I've scanned an energy tank, right? Well, that puts me 9. Stop flashing things at me. I can't count past. Yes, it is 9. 9, and I assumed it was going to be 14 energy tanks. So 5 energy tanks left. I think I know what I'm going to do now, though. Thank you, wise sage. Pay your respects. Viewers, pay your respects. Listen. The ancients may be gone and dead, but you're only going to give them reason to come back to life and haunt you if you don't pay them your respects. So I think I know what I'm going to do today at the very least. I think I'm going to handle these backtracking things I've got listed in the waste. There are 3 things in the waste. And then I'm going to, in the next episode, I'm going to go to Ice Belt. Ice Belt, there is 2 things outside of, 1 or 2 things outside of Volt Forge. And there is some kind of electric lock in Flare Pool, but I'm also remembering that there is something else in the waste by Volt Forge. So I may set the table. And do things. We'll see what happens in due time. So let me just stop, cut the chat, cut the riffraff. Let me head out to the Soul Waste and do a handful of those things that I'm missing out there. Okay, so I have one thing noted here for electric, but also there is some crystals there's some green up on top of this rock face that I guess I understand why I missed at some point. I'm not that bad, I swear. So I'm going to focus on green for a moment. Also, I do want to extend my condolences, or my apologies, if how I jump and move around while playing with quote-unquote mouse controls is a little sickening to you guys. I realize that it is also a tiny bit sickening to me even in editing, which is something to say considering it's my emotions. I feel like it's something with the fact of how low my sensitivity I have set based on how much I whip my controller around. But that also doesn't do me any favors in the long run because I do whip my controller around. Anyway, just to show you right here, like, the 3 things we... Actually, was it 3 things? I think I did the one. No, it's 3 things. So, they're all here on the screen here. There's actually 3 places we can go. They're all purple. This is one of them. It was... Okay, yeah, we already did that one. I think there was actually... One of these things out here was actually also something electrical. This might be a little more than I bit off, or than I care to chew on, actually. Because one of these bases out here still has, like, a piece of something I can get that was locked behind, basically shooting an electric panel to give it a charge to make it function. That being said, I also see a lot of green out here. I want to mess around with this, so I don't know if we'll be able to see it in real time. So, collection rate, 54. Okay. Which makes me wonder. Not that button. Well, I mean, I can do that like this. Because in editing, I was like, hey, what does the green count towards? Does green count towards the completionist? So, I'll probably cut away while I smash a few more green things in the interim. But, I know there was another one out here. But we'll find out in due time if the green crystals are part of the actual collection requirement, or if there's like just enough sprinkled about where you can finish a major collectible overall. Actually, we're already pretty much at one of the things we need to go to, so I can stop, so I don't need to stop yapping. Oh, but there's more green. But yeah, continuing the trend of me apologizing for things I don't need to apologize for, because every content creator goes through this cycle at some point, and I apparently come in and out of this cycle a lot. Sorry. Apologizing so much you swear it's Canadian. Haha. Close enough. I know I'm recording this super duper far in advance. Like, silly far in advance. Like, months far in advance. Like, it's Breath of the Wild level. Oh, green out there. It's Breath of the Wild levels of how far in advance I'm recording things. Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, sorry. But I really do hope you guys have been enjoying the series, even though I don't like doing series blind very often. Damn it. I don't like doing video game series for videos very often blind. But I do hope you have been enjoying it to some extent, because at least at the time of recording, this is still the new hotness for me, so I'm still kind of experiencing blind. Okay. Lights turned on. Don't like that the lights turned on as I walked in. I really hope you haven't been enjoying it. There's been a lot of stuff that's been on my plate that I've been doing, like, super far in advance, and I kind of am unfortunately doing a thing of, oh, let me just rush through everything I can. Let me rush through everything in my ability and power right now at this point. I never scan this stuff. Holy cow. Once emotion's inserted, I can't see that. You're gonna tell me it's lava, aren't you? Wait. I mean, I'm gonna do this for the scan mostly, but is this gonna hurt? No. God! It ended up hurting. Come back out of there. I mean, you're in the water. I'll keep shooting. This is all for stunning. It's not really so much damage, is it? Okay. I had a harebrained moment where it was just like, you know, I could scan this wall. I could like. Does that take care of all that too? Yeah, it does. I had a harebrained moment where it was like, you know, I could just sit in the water down here, and that would like. That would give me all of the green. That would like give me all the missing green I need. That was my harebrained scheme for a minute there. Oh, I already know what I need to do. Just exploration stuff. But yeah, super far in advance, and I really hope you guys have been like enjoying the series. And I'm sorry I won't get to like see a lot of the fruits of my labor until like basically 5 months after it's done. And I still have another series going on after this. I actually technically recorded the first 14 episodes for before I started the series that I'm going to be finishing after the series. I do this to myself. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do it to myself. But I think after I get a lot of this stuff that's kind of on the back burner done, I think I'm going to take like a little bit of hiatus from video recording and editing, and either just go on a permanent hiatus. Not permanent hiatus. Wow, that's terrible word choice. Terrible, terrible word choice. I mean, what if I just... I mean, what's stopping me from doing it like this? Like, literally, what is stopping me? Because I can grab this back out from here. Right? No, I cannot. Oh, I actually didn't want to do that one. Give me that back. I can do this. I'm gamer, I think. Yeah, I'm gamer. Oh, I didn't scan it in advance. Oops. Well, that's an oopsie on me. Anyway. Yeah, I say that because I'm saying because it's like, you know, I'm gonna come back to another series and like after a couple series from now and be like, okay, I'm back, I'm in the saddle again, let's ride. Barring that Nintendo doesn't, between now and that time I take off, Nintendo doesn't drop the Splatoon extractors or whatever that tertiary DLC is for Splatoon 3. Help me. Oh, we're upgrading the ice shot again. Okay. So the last one was a ricochet. What's this one? Super. Yeah. Storm of icy ricochet. Oh, so it's something that ricochets even more. I think I need enemies that have that ricochet as much as I imagine it ricocheting. Just gonna call my shot on that. Alright. So, just thinking on it. But yeah, I've got a lot in the pipeline in the works that I'm gonna work on and get done stupid far in advance. And I'm gonna take a lot of time off from recording in general. For the most part. There is still gonna be like one or two things that I've still got ready to go, that I still am going to be working on, that's like, you know, that elongated, I'm recording this stupid far in advance because it's not a main week series kind of thing that I've been doing for the last 7, 8 years now. Anyway. Me apologizing or explaining for myself like I tend to. So, I'm going to cut the video here. And I'm going to be a little more concise about everything I'm doing. We're going to go here. We're going to stop. So one of these, what is zoom out? I am already zoomed out. One of these, like, not this. Not this, of course. But one of these, GF debris sites is going to have, one of these GF debris sites has a mechanical bit that I have to go back into. That I have to go to basically release a lock. But we got that. We got this up here as well. We got that lock up there. And then we're going to go back. It feels like Ice Belt has a lot of what we're missing. So Ice Belt will probably be the first stop in our grand tour of backtracking. But I feel like at some point near the end of next episode, we're probably going to hit up this spot. And this is definitely our way forward. At least it definitely feels like it. Anyway. Everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Metroid Prime 4. And come back next time when I'll just meet you at this spot. I'm going to drive over there, so there might be a bit of cut and wait or whatnot. But I'll drive over to this spot, and we'll pick up there. I'll see you folks then. Take care. Hey, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this game, you can find the series playlist right up here. Also, the algorithm thinks that you'll like this other video of mine. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on when I upload anything new, click on this icon above me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.